So, Scream 6, this will be my movie review. This film sucks. This film was terrible. I really didn't like this film. I know I'll cop some flack for saying it, but I really just did not like this film. This film reminds me precisely why I have a deep disdain for slasher flicks, because you can churn it out on a budget. $35 million this film had, production budget-wise. It's barely had any marketing. It's not really loads of trailers around. It's just been there. There you go. And it'll make loads of money. And then they'll just make another one. And another one, and this is what's led to the horror genre just becoming this watered-down pile of absolute excrement. And it just reminds me why I just don't like slasher flicks. You know, it's a bit different, Friday the 13th and stuff like that. A bit different. This, no, not cool. Not cool. I didn't like Scream 5, full disclosure. I didn't like this one. I just don't think it's very good. But I will tell you why. But I will start actually with the good stuff. So Jenna Ortega was great in this. She's too good for this film. Too good for this film. 100% too good for this film. She's a very good actress in this. Or maybe just the film's so bad that she appears to be so good. I don't know. You also had Melissa Barrera, who played the sister of Jenna Ortega's Tara Carpenter, so Samantha Carpenter. Melissa, as an actor, I don't remember her in anything else. I've not seen her in anything else to my knowledge. But in this, she's not very good. And you know what? It might not be her fault. It might be that the material is just weak sauce. And that's not a stretch, that the material is so bad that she's just shit. That I can believe that as well. But she doesn't have that much to do, not that much to work with. The material's drab and bleak and just not very good. It's not that entertaining. The twists aren't exactly great. And I really have a deep disdain for this stab horror movie franchise. Oh, you're in a requel. Well, now we're in a sequel to the requel. We got to one-up it. I fucking hate that. I really do. I really do. Really, really, really do. So Courtney Cox was good. She's fine. She's fine in most things she's in. She's Courtney Cox, right? She's fine. The actress who played Kirby is in this. I'm not showing any footage, by the way, because I've been stung by copyright claims from the company behind this. So you can go away, Paramount. I'm not going to do it. But Hayden Panettiere? Panettiere? Whatever. She's good. She was alright in this. She played Kirby. I mean, she's in the trailer, in the photo, in the poster. She's in it. She's good. I'd like to see her in more stuff, to be fair. She's pretty decent. Surprise cameo from Samara Weaving. Always good to see Samara. She's in one of my all-time favourite horror films, Ready or Not. And I know loads of people will go, Ready or Not. I like Ready or Not. Ready or Not's cool. That's a good, fun film. And she's very good in that. So it's fun to see her. Very fun to see her in a figure-hugging yellow dress. Jeez. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. How the hell has this film got 76% on Rotten Tomatoes? 62% Metacritic. And 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb. Well, I'm clearly wrong. I'm not going to lie. The masses love these films. I fucking hate them. And you know what? I prepped myself ready to enjoy this. I had a massive bag of popcorn. I'm dieting at the moment, for those that don't know. And I'm like, yeah, I'll have a big bag of popcorn, my carb day. Yeah. Nah, even that couldn't please me. Terrible. Just awful. Just an awful, awful, awful film. How has this got such good responses from everyone? I'm looking at it. I just don't get it. Terrible. The twist was awful. And just people cannot act. Everything was predictable. Loads of people like this stuff for the gore. It wasn't gory. It wasn't gory at all. And it's funny because obviously it's an 18, right? So it's a hard R, or rated R. It's an 18, and obviously in the lead up to that you see some pretty cool trailers. And then they show the Evil Dead Rise trailer. I'm like, yeah, this is generic. But at least it's gory. This, generic, not even gory. Bad film. The characters are so incredibly unlikable. Jenna Ortega, I like her. But the lead is a very unlikable person. And this nonsense of going back to Loomis and talking to her dad in her brain. Oh, let's get your stab on. No. What? It's so bad. It looks... There are certain elements in this film that clearly were going to go somewhere and then they edited it out. Or maybe they were trying to lead you astray on who it might be. But who this was patently obvious. Really, really, really obvious, in fact. They telegraph it. But then there's dumb little like breadcrumbs because the writers think they're really smart. Like, there's a therapist and he's like, oh yeah, this is good stuff, and he's writing it down. You're like, oh, it's clearly not him. Very clearly not him. And that just went nowhere. Like, if the breadcrumbs are so obvious that you're like, yeah, that's a breadcrumb, then it's not a good breadcrumb. Oh my god, it was just boring. And the choice of music is one of those films that has music play that's very current, and then it's like background music, and then boom, oh, the character's listening to music in this track, and you're like, that's bad as well. Just, you're either playing a background song for us, the audience, or for the character. One of the two. Don't blend it. It doesn't work. It dates a movie massively. Very, very. It's an old filmmaking thing, and it doesn't look very good. Doesn't sound very good anyway. Oh god. Yeah, I didn't enjoy this film. Normally, for these kind of films, I'd be like, yeah, the popcorn was the best bit, but even that was a bit stale. So this film was genuinely shit. I'm not going to talk spoilers or anything. There's just no point. But it wasn't very good. It wasn't very gory. It was a bore fest. It just wasn't entertaining. 2 hours, this film. 2 hours long? Fuck off. You could shave 30 minutes off this film. Would be a much better film. Didn't need to be 2 hours long. Just give me 2 hours of Samara Weaving in the dress. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Play 2 hours of this shit. God. Have you seen this film and you liked it? Let me know. And let me know why. Did you find it just entertaining? Because I know that people just are like, oh yeah, that was dumb, and you know, I would have liked it when I was a kid, so I like it now. I'm like, what? You would have liked it when you were an idiot, so you like it now because what? You're still an idiot? What is it? I don't know. I didn't like this film at all. It was bad. It was just a bad film. But hey, look, we've got more films coming out. So we've got Shazam next week. I'll review that. And then after that, we've got John Wick 4. Cannot wait for that. I bet that'll be more gory than this. There was a point to me saying that. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Give the video a like and a share. I know this will irritate people. I know. I'm welcome to my opinion. You're welcome to yours. I'm not right. You're not right. It's just opinions. And they're like bumholes. Everyone's got one.